as many of us know, it is National School Choice Week, but in order to really understand what that means for parents, students, and schools right here in Tucson, why not go right to the source?
We are talking with principal of Edge High School, Rob Petrich, English teacher Emily Gindelsberger, and student Brie Davis about what this week means for all of them. I hope I did not butcher that too much.
Good job.
But I do thank you guys so much for coming today. We've been talking on the show this week about National School Choice Week, what that means, but I think it really hits home better when we talk to somebody that's here local and can tell us what it really means. So let's actually start out with that. You know, what does National School Choice mean for you guys and for the people here in Tucson?
Really, it's just a celebration and a recognition that all students learn differently.
Yeah.
And that there are different choices and options for everyone. And that students and parents can be smart consumers, research, find the best fit for them. They don't have to stay in a scenario that's not working out for them.
Great. So then how is Edge High School kind of celebrating School Choice Week?
Well, tomorrow, many of our students are heading up to Phoenix, to the state capitol, for a National School Choice Week headed by Governor Ducey to celebrate School Choice Week. So we're excited about that opportunity.
That's amazing. And I think, you know, this week is also a great opportunity to educate just the general public about what things are. So can you kind of tell us what is the difference maybe between a charter school and a regular school?
Sure. I think it's first, great question.
Yeah.
It's important for us to discuss how they're similar. Both traditional schools and charter schools are public schools, meaning we accept revenue from the state. We have to enroll anybody who wishes to attend. We adhere to the same accountability standards, the same A through F letter grades. Charter schools and traditional schools are responsible for proctoring and giving the state standardized test, and we are held to similar accountability standards. We're different in that charter schools tend to be smaller. They have some flexibility in instructional models, so how things are taught, class sizes, how things are assessed in charter schools may be different from a traditional school district.
Great. And Emily, you're actually one of the teachers at Edge High School. So maybe talk a little bit about how this kind of school has impacted you as a teacher.
Yeah, you know, before I started teaching, I had never come across a model like Edge. We're self-paced, and that works a little bit like a one-room schoolhouse kind of model. So in each of my English classes, I have all levels of students working on different things at different times. And that creates a really unique and amazing opportunity for me to work one-on-one with people, which I think is probably one of the most gratifying things of teaching in this model. I have learned so much about how diverse students are and how they learn differently, and have been able to figure out how to adapt to each person. It's really cool.
And so what are some of those steps that you take to kind of engage those students in all the diversity?
We use a lot of online tools. You know, kind of preparing students for the digital age is pretty big for us. And in English, that means we're using Google applications to submit assignments, stuff like that. I actually use Pinterest in our classes to kind of collect a bunch of different resources so they can investigate topics on their own. And I also teach creative writing and yoga. And that's been a really amazing opportunity to stretch students' capacities, sometimes both literally and creatively. And so it's really cool to see a student, you know, step into the idea of writing a novel for the first time, or learning something new about the way their body works and is put together.
It's incredible.
Really
Can
fun.
I come to Edge? Am I too old? Well, we actually do have a student with us. Brie, you're actually a student at Edge High School. Now, you've been to 13 different schools, is that right?
Yeah, I've been to 13 different high schools. I stopped going to my 12th school about a year and a half ago. I hadn't been to school in a while. And I had 2 jobs at the time when I started going to Edge High School, which fit perfectly with my schedule because I was able to go to school from about 8 o'clock until 12, and then my first job from 1 until 6, and then my second job from 7 until midnight. So Edge fit really perfectly for me.
You are a busy, busy girl.
Can I be you when I grow up? You're amazing. I mean, so what is having this choice like this, and Edge High School, what does it really mean for you as a student to get all these options like that?
It worked best for me because it was very stress-free. I was able to choose this school, and I didn't have to worry about being like everything has to be done at this time or that time, because it was work at my own pace, so I was able to graduate at my own time, work at my own pace. I didn't have to bring home work if I didn't want to. So I was able to support myself and live on my own and still go to school and get my diploma, which was really amazing. And I don't know, I wouldn't have been able to do that without Edge.
Oh. What does that mean to you to hear students say that because of this school, they're able to do something very difficult?
It's inspiring. That's why we do what we do. We're all fortunate to work at Edge because Brie's story, while very unique, is similar to most of our students. And we exist simply because we believe all students, like Brie, deserve an opportunity to graduate. We believe all students can learn despite whatever obstacles they face. And further, we believe that teachers like Emily have the skill set, the responsibility, and the power to overcome those obstacles and change lives.
Well, this is incredible. Edge is an amazing high school. I'm so glad you took the time to come talk to us on the show this morning. Thank you all.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And for more information about Edge High School and National School Choice Week, call 881-1389 or visit edgehighschool.org.